Okay, here we go. First ride. Feel a mixture of thrill, anticipation, and fear. Is there some element that's gonna throw me way off? It feels quite compliant now that I set up the rear rebound to soft. I charged to 93%, but as common with EVs, once you unplug them, they drop a couple of percentages. So it's down to 91. I really wanted to get to 100. I didn't have as much time as I would have liked to have waited because I'm counting on a friend to ride with me. Should check the tire pressures. It goes into neutral by itself, but 10.8, 10.6, so that's pretty good. It does not seem like they leaked. Waiting for my chaperone, he's not here yet. Got my tow strap ready to go in case I need to get towed and if I run out of charge. This is a 20-mile loop, super sandy, higher speed, upper 20s. There's some sections you get into the 40s or higher, and that is what's concerning me from a range standpoint, the speed and the sand. What happened to the phone? Hello? Oh, here we go with buggy phones. What happened? Why did it kick me out of the Varg app? There was no reason for it to kick me out, and yet it did. What's all that noise? What's all that racket?
I know, all that racket and all that bullshit. I know.
I always ride with earplugs. I'm going to try riding without them.
Yeah, you might as well,
But
right?
after the landfill, when we get back up to the top where I tested your Kove the first time, we can switch there if you want. Cause that's,
Yeah, at some point. Don't worry about it. Just at some point,
And
once
then,
you get used to it. And hey, this is a nice setup you have here.
I put a strap around the wheel towards the front, so even if the two straps to the sides would fail, it would probably stay on.
Oh, you strap in the front wheel too?
Yeah.
Do you do any rear or anything?
No.
No, just the front and then the handlebars?
Yeah, the forks to the front corners, and then another strap around the front tire
Okay,
there.
and that does it? Cool.
This kickstand is super annoying. Kicks up on its
Oh,
own.
it does automatically. Okay.
Yeah, and a lot of motocross bikes do that, but I can, there's a mod that people are doing so that it doesn't do that.
Oh, well, all you have to do is take the...
That's going to be my first mod.
I'm assuming all you have to do is take off the spring, right?
No, you can't do that because then it's just flopping completely.
Oh,
No, you cut this off, you modify this,
Oh, okay.
and then it acts like a regular kickstand. Yeah, that'll be one of my first mods.
Yeah.
Set all the clickers to soft. It has 3 clickers up here for the rear, 2 compression and low speed rebound, but the high speed rebound is still on the bottom, and I hadn't touched the bottom one. Now it feels a lot more like my WR250F. I was able to get it to be really cushy by setting everything out fully and then backed it back in a couple of clicks. That bottom rebound one has like over 40 clicks. It's crazy. It's got a lot of adjustment range.
Came with those?
No, I put them on.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted to do something before the full wraparound hand guards.
You can actually get some AliExpress, like the ones I have for, $30. They do a really good job, and they are in white, so they might match the
I
rest.
bought some for $30 at Cycle Gear. I just haven't put them on.
Oh, yeah.
They had them on clearance, like half price or something. So let's head out so it doesn't get late for you.
I had to go get gas, that was it. And then I was messing with this. I was
just
like,
plug it in at home.
What?
Just plug it in at home. Why do you want gas?
I'll plug it in at home? Yeah, right.
Yeah, except we were waiting for hours for mine to be ready.
I know. This is hard for my bike, so, you just go and I'll try to catch up with you and wait for me once in a while or something.
I also have no idea how quickly I'm going to get the hang of this.
Oh, yeah. The only thing that I would be a little worried about is the damn brakes. I mean, I'm so used to pressing with the foot, Now you have to do a left clutch handlebar this, right?
I do a lot of front braking and I count on engine braking.
Ah, okay.
And then I have the regen set pretty high at 80%, so it feels... But last night, I did ghost brake a couple of times last night
bet you did.
in front of my house.
I bet you did. Where's the noise?
It whines a little bit. The high regen braking is definitely helping. Only at 39 horsepower. Oh man. Feels so good. Feels good so far.
Okay. Go, go, go.
I gotta be wary of whiskey throttle because I don't have a clutch. And I don't have my steg pegs on here yet. I don't know if my voice is even audible because of the wind noise. So nice to be able to forget about the clutch. I do find myself trying to modulate the rear power a little bit with my rear brake. Just thinking the bike is flat because you can hear the tires. I'll have to check in a bit. I can almost swear that the rear tire's flat. Better check it. No, it's nice and tight. The harsher suspension action I'm feeling is really just the tires. I'm using a higher pressure than usual, and these motocross tires are stiffer, so once I add mousses and enduro tires, I think this will feel great for enduro. Chassis feels good going across that center hump from rut to rut. This is where we typically take a little break.
Man, there might be a piece of cake on this thing.
It's not bad. I stopped a couple of times because I thought the rear tire was flat. Just because you can hear it so much. It's fine. It's good that it's moist.
Yeah, it makes it a little easier. You also have a much better tire for this too.
Yeah.
That's an awesome tire.
I still like my enduro tires better that are softer on the sidewall. And I run them at lower PSI. I got it like at 11 right now. Usually I run 8 or 9. And these are stiffer. I find myself modulating the rear power with the rear brake, like if it's a clutch, a little bit. I stopped doing 2 fingers and went down to 1 on the rear brake. It feels pretty good in general.
A lot of it is getting used to.
And because I'm not wearing earplugs, everything is a little bit louder. So I think that's slowing me down a little bit too, because I'm like, I hear the tires and the suspension. And
you have been riding 8 minutes, you're down to 83.
From 90.
And it's neutral, I'm assuming, right now?
Yeah, when it's flashing like this.
That means that you are in neutral?
In neutral. And then
how do you shift? Do you just start going?
No, I just press.
Oh, press down. 1
or 2, 3, 4, 5. The different map.
Oh, okay, different power.
Yeah.
So you've been on 1 right now?
Yeah.
That's just probably the lowest?
39, yeah.
Okay. So it's kilowatt hours that is being supplied to the...
That's 39 horsepower.
Oh, so you're changing horsepower?
Yeah.
Okay, got
horsepower. That's what my WR250F has, 39, but that's at sea level. Here it's more like 33, 34. It does feel similar in power. Like if I'm in the right gear in my WR, it feels similar to this.
Yeah.
But
the moment I click it up,
I'm also not going to full throttle though.
Yeah, you probably don't want to just yet. Get used to it first.
We'll see what it does on the hill climbs.
Yeah.
There, I might find it to feel like I could use a higher gear, but.
Well, me, I'm working hard, dude. I was just.
That was less work than on my WR because no clutch, no shifting.
Well, I'm pretty much between second and third gear all the way through. Open it up on the straights, and then when the curves come, I downshift and get a little slower because I don't want to,
it does feel less tiring. Like my forearms, 260, like 10 pounds more than my other bike.
Yeah, but 3 times as much power.
Double the power. Just the no shifting. I've ghost shifted a couple of times. Where's the lever? You just got to turn it more.
What about the seat? How does that feel?
It feels good. Yeah, I stood up through most of this. I did sit down where I normally sit on the other one, and it feels okay.
Okay, let's keep going.
We're gonna hit some nice dunes here for you to do some Dakar action.
Because I'm all about Dakar, yes.
You gotta practice. When we do the Baja 500.
Oh yeah, they're starting on Tuesday.
On the 15th, 14th?
12th, and on Tuesday the 12th. It said that article said 12.
All right, this is very interesting.
All right, let's see.
Doing very well to all this. Woo, yeah. Full air time there. Oh man, a burned out car, what the heck? Yeah, it does better than my WR through all this. It being a little bit stiffer is actually good for this. Stop here. Let Bo catch up. He's not too far behind. I can hear him. Oh man, I'm already down at 78%. You have the power field on this hill climb. Don't whiskey throttle. No shortage of power.
Oh, give me a sec. Oh!
You're not falling much behind at all.
Oh, a little bit. It's, some of the curves are a little scary, you know, because I don't know what's coming. You probably know the track.
Yeah, I ride this all the time.
Yeah, so you know, because when it can be really deep and then something over, I'm like, ah, you know. So.
Yeah. I know every meter of this track, but it's off-road, so it can be dramatically different. It can actually be worse, because like I know what's coming, and then oh shit, it's a fucking trench because it rained.
Yeah, that's true. But so far, I mean, it's a workout.
You didn't do a lot of this last time. We skipped it.
I think we went through here, didn't we?
You didn't go through the dunes. That dune section, we went around it.
The dunes were actually simple, easy.
Yeah.
Just open it up and keep it balanced, and it just goes.
Yeah, and you can take some pictures there, and it can look like you're racing Dakar.
You know what you're doing. Right.
Rally bike.
But it is a workout. I'm glad I didn't go to the gym today.
Yeah, I know.
It's exactly the same thing.
This is a workout.
Yeah. So we are heading all the way down to the crossing, right?
Yeah.
And then we'll cross to the other side. Yeah.
There's some sections here that I was able to take easier and faster on this bike because of the different suspension, actually. The way I set it up right now, it feels very, very close to my enduro bike. And
I'm sure you'll dial it in as you go.
The spring rates, these are the soft, there's 3 levels of springs, these are the softest ones. They're the exact same spring rate as a WR250F, but I was worried that I wasn't going to be able to get the damping soft enough, and no, it feels great. Any slight harshness or stiffness I feel is just tires, because if I put these tires on my 250F, it feels worse than this feels now. I'm glad, because I thought I was going to have to do some suspension work. I got to take it in rocks with softer tires and see if it's good, like at Robledo, where you have to back out.
I was on the 790.
And you weren't that good at the 790 yet.
That was back then. I was like struggling with every high time.
Like butter. He's got it. Some rocks here, not bad. A little bit of harshness, but that's how tire and pressure, I think. Bo's doing great on that Kove 450. What's going on here? They really tore this up.
Oh,
Want to try it?
doing great.
This is the
Man,
spot.
that guy's boss is gonna be pissed. Did
Why?
you see that?
Why?
Oh, you didn't see how he landed with the truck?
How you let? Oh, the truck was stuck.
Yeah, he probably came from the other side up.
Oh, I just
didn't realize where it was and landed on a bush and a post of
I
the
just
fence body.
I just waved at him.
Oh yeah, he was totally front wheel was like this up. Rear was really stuck. He needs to get somebody to dig him out.
I thought it looked a little bit odd, but
Yeah.
but I just looked it out of the corner of my eye. I didn't back off on how fast I would normally go there to save battery. I was hitting over 60 miles an hour.
How much battery do you still have?
68.
Oh, that's nothing. You could easily do the whole loop. We are
Well,
halfway through, aren't we?
No, we're not.
No?
We're not halfway through.
Oh, okay.
This is like a fourth.
Hold on. So where do we turn around? Like when we start coming back?
Before you hit Airport Road, you make a right back
Make
into
a
the
right
dirt.
below the wall on the bottom. Right.
You could cut off to your house at that point, but
I might, depending on what my muscles are. You know, when my body's.
well, you can take a little break here.
Oh, that's true. This is just like kind of a little hoops, right?
But you want to try it?
Sure. Why not?
That's what I mean by taking a break.
Oh, I mean from like the heavy. All right. So explain to me a little quick
Yeah.
way how to. Man, that feels light. So you press this one is.
Down, and you're going to be in one, and that's all I've been using.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm using too.
So when you stop, it automatically goes into neutral after like 20 seconds, 30
Oh, okay.
seconds. So if it's flashing like that, it's neutral.
So that's all you need to know.
Yeah, and then this is a rear brake.
Yeah.
That's a front brake.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
That's
use brake much, but because it probably breaks.
It brakes really strong.
The regen is
with 80%
Does it have a
regen?
regen? Does it send it back to
Oh
the
yeah,
battery?
absolutely.
It does, right? Yeah.
And they've tweaked the algorithm. They've increased the efficiency on these by 20% with several software updates.
Yeah, this is gonna be interesting to use that as a rear.
You're gonna think it's a clutch.
I know, but I'll. Oh yeah, that's true. You don't want.
Before we started this hill climb, I was like, mind the right gear, and I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, oh.
It will start when you put up the side
kickstand.
stand. It's blocking it. Yeah.
You go ahead so I can record you.
Oh shit. Yeah.
How is it?
Oh, it's spectacular. I mean, I'm lifting the front wheel just a little bit, and it goes up like this. I mean, without any shifting my body weight, nothing. It just goes.
Yeah.
And you let go, and it comes just down immediately. It's amazing how much power that thing has, and that's only on one.
39 horsepower. Yeah.
Holy.
That's the minimum.
And the quietness of it. I'm hearing this thing behind me. Okay, one more section, and then I'll give it back.
Yeah,
to you.
no, keep going. No, this is fun too in a different way. I'm enjoying this.
All right, so one. Here we go.
This bike is awesome, man. I really like this bike. I really wanted to ride it again because this cements that this is what I want to get. I want to try to do most of the BDRs.
That's the
and
bike.
This bike with a more comfortable seat, I think, with the range. And if it's in bad condition, it'll get me through it. As opposed to a big fat bike, I'd be like, oh, turn it back or take the easy route, take the road.
Absolutely.
If I run into some mud or whatever, it's so stable. The power is great if you have it in the right gear. The suspension is good. I really like this bike.
Yeah.
You look like you're having a lot of fun. You're just cruising. You're not even working.
I would probably, I would have the tendency to kill myself on this one. Because it's so easy to ride.
You can keep the power low.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
That's what I
What are
keep.
you gonna say when you go to like a second setting or something?
I don't know. I'm pretty good about not overdoing it. I think I'm gonna try
Self-preservation, huh?
45 maybe max at some point. I don't know, but I haven't felt like I need it more. Maybe on one hill climb, but it's still
and you can
better
shift
than
on
my other
you
bike.
can shift on the fly, right?
Yeah.
That's ideal. When you need it, kick it in, and there it is. I mean, I phantom brake like a bunch of times.
I got better at it after some time.
Yeah, I know. But it's amazing because you phantom brake, then realize just let off the gas, basically the power, and it will slow it down immediately much more than you can ask for,
Yep.
Oh, damn. They built a nice thing, there's no question.
Super nice parts everywhere.
Yeah.
The best suspension, the best brakes, anything that's like standard, they just went the best.
I wonder what there's a KTM, the E-Ride or whatever they call it.
Oh,
It's really expensive, I'm sure, and
they haven't said the price yet of the new one. They revised it. The power is like super low power.
not much power.
The battery is smaller, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It's more like a slow woods enduro, and that's it. For this open desert stuff that we do, a motocross bike with some tweaked suspension works fine. And this one has so much range in adjustment. Yeah. So I'm finding that I didn't. Yeah. I thought it was going to be unbearable no matter what I did to it, and it's not at all.
You don't have to do anything to it. It's already set up for you. Just adjust the suspension to your liking, and that's about it.
When I put softer tires on here and maybe mousses, I'm going to increase the stiffness of the suspension a little bit. Yeah. I think. Yeah, no, but I love that bike, man. the Ford, it's so much fun.
If I'm gonna buy one, I would have those two, and that's it. This is for the riding around. This is for if I want to go somewhere, which I really don't. But it's a bike that will stick with me for a long time.
On the loops that we do, I don't think we can do them on this one because the speeds are too high.
Find out one day.
We'll try.
You're gonna try and measure your distance, so you know that if you have to turn around and go back, you are there.
And you cruise.
You cruise just slowly. I bet you if you go really slow,
you can go forever.
You can probably, if you really have to get back and you don't go over 20 miles an hour,
like 10 to 15, just coasting.
You can experiment with all that, right? I mean, that's kind of you'll see what it takes. Make sure you, I don't know if you have the options on this. Is there GPS and tracking and all that shit?
It records all your rides, so
on a map and as well everything?
Yeah.
So that way you know how far you went.
But I'm also using Strava.
You're doing that too, yeah.
So I'm analyzing the shit out of it.
Yeah, absolutely. Because then
it's a science experiment.
You will know exactly how far you can go and Cool. Well, let's keep going.
That bike does great on this stuff, man. It's just like
this is lovely. When it becomes really sandy,
you can go around.
A little hairy.
There's a couple that you might want to go around, but you've gotten a lot better at it. Last time you were a newbie on that bike.
Yeah.
The sand is in good shape today too, so. All right. When it's that rough on my WR250F, I gotta slow way down because I feel like I need a steering damper. This one, not a single shake. Never wiggled anything.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Same thing with the
with the damper. Yeah, it helps a lot.
It's great. I bet there is a better way to get here.
I started developing a single track next to the road. I gotta keep running it, and you can go over through this section for quite a while. It makes it quite a bit longer though, and I want to stick to like the known route, known miles.
Yeah.
See what it does, and then start playing later.
Yeah. For now.
That got like that like a month ago. It's never like that.
Yeah. Same thing with the bumps, you know, with the humps that we usually do down there. Also a nightmare all of a sudden, you know.
And today I thought, oh, it rained quite a bit. Maybe they were better. No, they kind of sucked. So you ready?
Yep.
Not holding back. I want to just check the tires. I'm paranoid about them going flat because they got those paper thin tubes. Have you read about those? They've got like paper thin red tubes, like they almost look like one of those beach balls. They develop like little pinhole little pinholes, and then they leak out. But everybody says just put in some sealant in there, which I did this morning, and
you should be fine.
And they're fine. 48%. Now we're kind of like halfway.
Okay. But you're not really pushing, right? Like pushing.
I'm purposely going fast on the fast sections, trying to not back off on the high speeds. But no matter what I do, it feels like I can go faster.
Yeah.
Because it's so stable.
Oh, you can go much faster.
Because it feels so good.
Then it's the rider that limits the bike at that point.
Yeah.
All right.
Is that state trooper gonna be upset?
What?
Is that state trooper gonna be upset if we get on the shoulder?
I didn't see him. I wouldn't really care because the moment we get across,
we're gonna get dirt.
We're gonna get into dirt, so he doesn't really. He's not gonna go into the dirt after us.
Did a hard phantom brake there with my foot. Yeehaw! Okay, This climb coming up can be pretty rough and tricky. Let's see how the Varg does. Usually rocks and kind of loose and that's the easiest that has ever been. Suspension is so good on this bike. So friggin' good. For this type of desert riding, motocross type suspension I think is actually better. This one is easy.
Alright, let's do it. You go first.
Okay. This bike feels so stable. So much more stable than my WR. The steering being slower is good. The rake, I don't know what it is, but it's really good traction. Things a breeze. Oh, thought he might struggle with this one. See how this bike gets to turn around. Not bad, not bad. Super easy to control the throttle. Yeah, this is the toughest climb I think, and I didn't know if you were going to try it. I better get off here and go see what he's doing. Yeah, this is the toughest climb.
You should have said this one was hard.
What are we trying here?
You should have said this one was hard.
I thought you remembered it last time you went around.
No, I did not. And I took the left side instead of the right side. That was the problem.
I always take the left side on this one. How far did you get?
Oh, I stayed on the left, which was wrong. I should have stayed on the right. Doesn't matter. I'll write it down and go around.
Yeah, just get back up as soon as you can. Hey, you've gotten a lot better. You had to try it. Yeah, this is the toughest climb, the most challenging. How far did he get? I think I'm gonna be okay on the range. Started with 91%, and we're quite a bit more than halfway done. Such a beautiful bike. Such a beautiful bike. I'm already scratching the cover with my boots, scratching the plastics, scratching everything. Oh, this kickstand is so annoying. I'm eventually gonna drop the bike if I have to keep messing with it. 42%. Where is he? Where did he go? Some rocks here. Oh, oh. A few more rocks. Oh, oh, oh. Really strong regen. Where's he going? It's tempting for you to cut and go home here, but you're going to miss some of the most fun parts that are not too tough.
The hardest parts, right?
No, they're not. There's
That looks pretty hard over there.
No, we're not going to do that. That's impossible. And there's no way down. You go up there, you got to come back down the same way. No, we're not going to do any more hill climbs after this.
Okay.
And there's some hard pack sections, and
Okay.
yeah.
Sounds good. How much power you got?
40.
Oh, not bad.
I've used 50%, but we're like 75% done. So yeah, I think it's going to be fine.
Yeah. And if you really charge it up to 100.
Yeah, it was 91 when we started.
Yeah, so you will be at 50 now probably or something.
Yeah.
So is that the one that I laid it down on? Is that the hardest one?
Yes.
Okay, so I need to figure that one out.
Yeah, that took us all a while to figure out. And everybody has fallen and dropped their bike on that climb.
Oh, I bet. And when you went up, you took the right side of it on the...
No, I took the left the whole way.
Damn, okay. There was a huge like a step up there, and I probably...
What step?
This that goes up and then it goes like that.
I know, but what step? On this bike, the best thing is no fear of stalling. It's crazy how much less stress you feel.
Yeah.
I just randomly stop in the middle of a hill and I don't give a f***.
And you kept going again.
Yeah, you just take off. It's got really good traction because you can really ease into it. And it's,
Yeah, with those tires, you probably get a really good traction.
on a gas bike, it doesn't matter what tire you have on.
Yeah, if you don't have power,
you're like,
done. Yeah.
You're like spinning like crazy to
Yeah.
start going, and because you can't control the traction perfectly like you can on this bike. The suspension is really good. It's perfect for this. Now, when I get into like really rocky stuff, like at the Rim Trail or Robledo, I don't know what it's going to feel like with these tires. Oh, I'm at 41. I gained a percent, which is the voltage kind of comes back a little bit.
That's probably levels up eventually. Yeah. All right, so no more climbs, just down?
Yeah, very minor climbs. This part is really fun.
How far does it take us?
Past that hard pack looking stuff, those rocky sections up there.
Oh, all the way past those rocks?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then we cut and we're straight at McNutt.
I might at the end, I might peel going back like this instead of going all the way to McNutt. And
You know what? I just realized that I think I'm in kilometers per hour.
probably.
I was going slower than I thought I was.
It's against from Spain, yes.
Hey, they should have configured it for the US.
Yeah, I'm sure you can change that.
Oh yeah, you can. I can totally see why professional enduro riders are doing so good on this bike. Gives you so many advantages, even if it's not a...
This is the climb I want to try with the Cybertruck.
Oh yeah.
That should be pretty easy.
Easy.
Yeah. But this is going to be the first one I'm going to try before. It's going to be harder to get here, actually.
Oh yeah, the whoops.
Yeah, like this way, you know.
Well, you can come back this way. This way is easier.
Yeah, from that side. But I want to try it. I'll put it on the highest and just slowly.
It'll be nothing for that.
Yeah, throw up. Yeah.
But yeah, you should try it. Oh, go to neutral. Lots of off-road vehicles have been enjoying the wet sand, it looks like, in the last few days. Or actually yesterday and today. Oh shit, these ruts are nasty. Nasty ruts. Stand up, ooh. The Varg is doing great through it. Quite stable. I'm at 30%.
You're still at 30%?
It doesn't start changing colors till like 20. But I think on this bike, people don't notice any power drop. It's got a good reserve at the bottom.
You know, one day, well, it's hard to probably risk it that way, but you should run it all the way to 0 and see how far you can push it past 0 and have somebody just with your car come and get you. You know?
There's plenty of videos that do that.
Oh, okay.
Let them f up their battery, and I'll just watch the video.
It'd just be interesting to see if there is a reserve at the end.
There is. There are several miles. I don't know, like 3, 4 miles depending on the terrain.
That's perfect.
I did a lot better than I thought it would.
Expected to do it really well, especially in like this.
Well, yeah,
man.
I just did the smart thing by going down to the softest springs, because that's, yeah, for enduro, that's what you want to do.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, let's do it again.
Yeah, thanks for chaperoning me.
Oh, nice.
Got my toe strap.
Just in case. This is easy to do. Very, very cool.
Cool, thanks.
Well, text me when you get to...
my car?
Yeah, to your car and load it up so I know that you made it.
Yeah.
So I don't have to, you know.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you.
I'm looking for you somewhere.
Yeah. I don't feel like sticking my leg out on this bike. I don't feel like I have to counterweight it. Alright. So I used about 62% on surface loop. That's very good. Very good. I didn't think it was going to do that well. Plenty of range left. Started at 91, down to 27. There's a little bit more I'm going to ride to get to my car. Yes, sirree, Bob. Eased right into it. Awesome, awesome, awesome performance. Absolutely great. How can I ever ride my gas bike again? Oh, that was lovely, lovely, lovely. If you find this type of content useful, please consider subscribing and hit that like button to be notified of future content.